But no, I think media was a double standard in terms of the underlying mishandling aspect. I think that is the clear double standard among Democrats, but not all Democrats. Some Democrats, like I think Dick Durbin, has said some things that are like mildly critical of Biden, which I think they should be, right? Because ultimately the buck stops with him. And so, like, yeah, I think that there's a double standard with respect to media and Democrats on the mishandling aspect, and about them being too sure that these things are so different, the underlying mishandling. But I think that there's been an appropriate acknowledgement, understanding by Democrats and the media that it's different with respect to Trump's response. And I think that Trump, and I think you would agree with this, I really do think, are we live?
Yeah, I think so now. I don't know if people can see us, but my computer's up and I'm streaming, but it says 0 people watching, so
okay, so he says he's back. They're saying back.
Okay.
Wait, before I say this, Sharpie, can you confirm back in the chat?
Yeah, someone says present, yeah.
Okay. Then my
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot there. Literally, it switched. I was on my phone with you on Discord, and then as soon as my computer booted up, it automatically switched.
You're good. Okay, we're back. This is what I was going to say.
Okay.
Trump's response should have been Biden's response. And this is what I'll say, and then you tell me if you disagree. If Trump had done what Biden did, he wouldn't have had a search warrant executed against him.
I disagree.
I don't know how you can disagree with that, Rob.
Because we don't even know, like, you're just accepting at face value media reports that we heard that were wrong over and over again, that he didn't do that. What we know for sure is that several times he allowed the FBI and the DOJ to come in and to look around, so much so that they actually said, here, we're going to put a lock on this. Then they were having disagreements to the nature of what was classified and what wasn't. Those could have been worked out in a legal system without saying, fuck you, we're getting a warrant and just busting
Trump had been with Biden, right? Like if Trump had handed over everything, right? Let's say that he
did Biden,
or sorry. If Trump had if Trump had been as accommodating as Biden and Pence seem to be being, right? Which I think, do you not agree that there's a difference in response?
I have no idea. I don't know what Trump's response was. I think that I don't know what the initial response to Trump was, right? So I could intuit that it went something like this, like, out the door, Nara was like, fuck you, we went in there, because they're biased and corrupt, right? And so they were immediately hassling him in ways that they haven't to former presidents.
You'd say that's no.
You'd say, did he? Because what we know is... Did he? Because what we know is that... Let me finish. What we know is almost immediately that the DOJ came in and took 15 boxes worth of shit. Now, I don't think was Trump...
Wait. Trump handed over... Trump and his team handed over to NARA 15 boxes of shit.
Okay. All right. And then
that shit was classified shit.
Okay. And then
I'm guessing that there was an insider in Trump's orbit, and we don't know this yet, right? We don't actually know this aspect of it. But Trump had more documents that, according to what we think we know from public reporting, that they were aware of, right? That they were aware of those extra documents.
But we don't know. You're just accepting media reports that we haven't seen proof of, right? Like, so, and again, let's assume that this was my entire thing. I was like, look, if NARA felt that he still had records, then they should have gone through other means. The last resort would be getting a criminal warrant to have the FBI raid the home of a former president. That's outrageous. That would be the last thing. And for what they knew of was like documents like conversations with Kim Jong-un. And that's such a stupid reason to have a sitting president knowing that his next opponent is most likely going to be this guy and having his DOJ raid their home.
That's not why, though.
It doesn't matter if that's why. That's what happened. And again, like, you should know this, right? Isn't it the role of these institutions to have not even the appearance of impropriety?
I don't think there is impropriety or the appearance of it.
So you don't think, right? I just want to be clear here. So we could set the standard going forward. DeSantis wins in 2024. Yeah. Immediately directs NAR to say, I suspect that Biden and his team and people in the team probably have personal records. They immediately